Leaders from Kenya, Ethiopia, Djibouti are in Mogadishu for a planned regional meeting to discuss the Al-Shabaab terror group and agree on the way forward. Here are the details.
President William Ruto, his Ethiopian counterpart Abiy Ahmed, and Djibouti's Ismail Gule have been hosted by President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed in Mogadishu for a 3-day extraordinary summit to discuss the menace in the country. The summit is focusing on strengthening partnership in the fight against international terrorism. Army commanders and defense ministers from the Horn of Africa had earlier held a meeting in Mogadishu, the Somali capital, with the main focus being ongoing crackdown against the militant. The Chief of Defense Forces General Robert Kibochi led the Kenyan team. For the last couple of months, the Somali National Army has been pursuing the militants from several fronts across Somalia with the help of the U.S. Africa Command, the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS, and the local militia who heeded the call. Officials have said over 500 Al-Shabaab militants have died according to statistics given by the federal government of Somalia, which is also targeting the taxation basis of the militants. The government has so far closed over 200 bank accounts and 70 mobile phone farms responsible for helping the terrorists to do monetary transactions. Kenya has close to over 3,500 soldiers in Somalia, while Ethiopia has about 4,500 who control sectors 2 and 5 respectively, mainly in Jubaland, which borders the two nations. It is important to note that Kenya's intervention in Somalia has been ongoing even at the worst moments of their bilateral relations. This is, of course, in regard to the disputed Indian Ocean territory in which the International Court of Justice ruled in favor of Somalia. Kenya had since September 24, 2022, withdrew its recognition of the compulsory jurisdiction of the ICJ and said it will only reconsider this withdrawal when the pragmatic reforms are instituted in the administration of international justice. Reporting for GBS TV, I am Mark